I just felt like we had reached a point where I didn't feel like the things that I was looking for, he was providing. And so I wasn't going to waste any time. I wasn't going to go back and forth. And so I decided, because see, sometimes people, as long as they have access to you, they will continue whatever the situation is. And so for me, I'm not, at a certain point, it's no going back and forth. I'm cutting off your access. So that means you don't get to text me. You don't get my energy. You don't get my spirit. You don't get my affirmation. You don't get any of those things. So if you're not ready for the full package, you don't get the benefits of the package.
Why weren't you?
Well, apparently, Miss Karrie Turner, aka the church hall, and she's a church hall because church halls are women who go around and sleep with the pastor. You know, she was down there in Texas, allegedly was passed around by one of my favorite gospel artists who will remain unnamed, but he happened to be in commission. And no, it is not Fred Hammond, okay? And so she was church hopping, trying to get a pastor to marry her, sleeping with the pastor. Okay. Apparently she's Miss Karrie, beautiful Miss Karrie, BBL Karrie. You know, they said that BBL stink, girl. Yes, child. The people don't came out and said those BBLs, they stink, honey. Ew. What the Bible say? Cleanliness is next to holiness. The Bible didn't say that, y'all. That's just a piece of. So anyways, child, apparently she gave the pastor an ultimatum. Now, I don't think I saw this video. So one of the cousins emailed me and she said, Cousin Janice, I know you said you believe Karrie and Jamal is going to work out, but did you know she gave him an ultimatum and forced him to marry her? Do you still think they're going to work out? So what I should have done was provide clarity on that. And so I'm going to provide clarity on why I think they're going to work out. A lot of people is giving them a time limit, like 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Well, this is the first couple that I'm not going to give a timeline. All the other couples I gave timeline and y'all was mad. Portia and Limp Dingaling, what's his name? Cyber. I gotta do a video on that. Okay, Megan and Harry. I gave y'all is just so delusional. Oh, they're gonna work out, honey. They are separated. Okay. I don't told you Harry is gonna come to his senses. I gotta do a video, and Harry's gonna come to his senses, just like that video did on the prodigal son, and go home to his family, because he gonna realize she is Jezebel in the flesh. But anyways, that is not why we are here today. We're here to talk about Karrie the church, how BBL stinking BBL gave Jamal Bryant, the church, the wolf in sheep's clothing, an ultimatum. And so I'm going to tell you why I think they're going to work out, but I'm going to explain it. So shout out and thank you for the cousin that sent me that information. I absolutely love you. I adore you. I forgot my banner again. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up and share this. My call's been messing up lately, but anyways, thank you for your love. Be sure to subscribe. Thank you for those of you picking up my book. Yes, these books are going to be on sale this whole week, so when you get paid on Friday, you can still pick them up. They're available on Amazon, on sale for Black Friday. I absolutely love you. So I guess they were on my wifey, whatever, and so you saw that video. And she talked about, I'm not going to give him my energy. First of all, man, you was giving him more than your energy, miss. I have to have sex after I preach. You supposed to be single and celibate. Who you having sex with after you preach? You nasty. I cannot stand church whores, and I cannot stand wolves in sheep's clothing, okay? So let's go ahead and listen to this other video and see what she says. And this is why cousin is saying she gave him an ultimatum. So basically she said in the other one, I cut him off. I'm not responding to your text. You're not getting my affirmations. Well, why are you doing that? And that's not your husband, ma'am. Huh? Why are you doing that? And allegedly, I don't know. I heard he had another baby on the way and the woman had a miscarriage. Did y'all hear that? The cousin has sent me the note in the thing. Girl, y'all need to email me, please. Don't Insta me. A lot of people Insta me, and I hardly ever check my Insta until someone says, Cousin Janice, oh my God, I sent you Instagram, check your Instagram. So if you want me to get a message or do a video, email me. It's better. My email is linked below. So let's just go ahead and hear what she has to say when she's talking about he didn't give clarity. And I'm going to stop this video because I don't want no copyright strike, okay?
You able to give clarity in that position? Did you want to stay single a little bit longer? Did you not see yourself wanting to get married again, or what was it?
Wait, let me say something before he answers this. So
he wanted to continue to sleep around and hoe around, and she just happened to be the fool and the church hoe who will marry him and allow him to continue to sleep around and hoe around.
Part of I think the difference between he and I is that we still work together. So y'all got to keep in mind.
Yeah, work together, live together, shack it up together. This is what the people say. Y'all will shack it up down there. Okay, but anyways, girl.
And he can tell other women that he can't provide clarity. And
so there were other women. Of course there were, because he has all these kids. The baby mama he ain't paying child support with. The other girl that just had the miscarriage. Talk about he can't provide no clarity.
Believe it. He can tell other women that he don't have a plan and they might believe it. But I sit at the table with him day in and day out. So he didn't lack the capacity to give a plan, because I'm like, you write a manifesto. The manifesto is 12 months in advance.
So here she go. Here she go, giving him the ultimatum, like, you can do this, you can do that, but you don't have clarity on marrying me. Cousins, I see your point. Why it's not, you don't think it's gonna work out and it's gonna be a time limit. But I'm gonna tell you why I think they're gonna work out.
So what we doing, what month, what time we doing it, what scripture we doing it. You got a full schedule. Listen, I told him.
But he don't know if he can marry you. He don't want to marry you, man, because he knows you're the pass around. As a matter of fact, the people in the comments are wondering, was she down at the Diddy's parties being passed around? I don't know. I'm just telling you what the people is saying, okay?
I said, you got a full schedule a year in advance. He knows exactly where the church is going to be, what the church is going to do, what our focus is going to be. So you mean to tell me you don't have no other plan but for the church? So it didn't work for me because I knew what his capacity was.
Yeah, forcing him.
I just know that Jamal Bryant is.
And giving him an ultimatum on marrying her. Oh, you can do this, you can do that, but you can't decide. And ladies, this is what I beg and plead and cry about on YouTube every day. Don't do it. Do not get in this position where you are begging and pleading for a man to marry you. Okay? Do not. 23 times, guys, you might meet. But, some women, church whores, they set their head minds on these pastors, and they're going to do whatever I'm going to do, and you go marry me, okay? Because she's been doing this forever. She was trying to get, allegedly, Marvin Sapp to marry her, and he was like, honey, that BBL stinks, okay? No, that's not what he said. But she's been passed around in the church world, trying to get her a first ladyship. So she come over here to the wolf and she's clothing. She knows where the bodies are buried, and she gives him an ultimatum to marry him. And he went ahead and married her, and he looked like a deer in the headlights. Like, this don't look like no man that wanted to be married. This picture said, "Oh damn, she done got my ass." Excuse my language, today's Sunday, Lord. That's what he looked like. He looked like, oh no. Oh, look at him. Look at him. He ain't smiling in not one of them pictures. Probably smelling that BBL. But anyways, I get it. I know what y'all is saying. I know what y'all saying about the ultimate. But listen, any woman who would marry Pastor Jamal Bryant is a fool and a dum-dum, but we know she is because she's a church whore. Church whore only care about themselves, and I'm going to get the title, and I'm going to be the one on the pedestal. And I think they're going to work out because she's going to allow him to do what he wants to do. That's why I think they're going to work out. I don't think they're going to get a divorce. I think he done had about 2 or 3 babies since he's been with her. And they've been together like 5 years. They've been sleeping together, all this stuff. Tasha K done saw them in Florida and all these places. They've been screwing around and church hurry in the church for years. And he probably, as a matter of fact, he looked like he's sick. Jamal Bryant, I'm not saying he is, child. He looked like he got that package, honey. Go see the video I did. He looked like I got that package. Did you see the video of them running? One of the cousins sent it to me. She running like her, you know, the BBL is too big for her to carry. And he has on some orthopedic grandpa shoes. Okay, that's okay. Whatever you need to do to make comfortable, girl. A lot of the girls in their 40s, they can't wear heels because they wore so much in their 20s, 30s, and honey. And when I show up in my heels, they're like, oh my God, Janice, I can't believe you're still wearing heels. And I'm like, yeah, baby, you only wearing the heels to look cute, but you don't walk in the heels from the car to come in the place, girl. You bring your sneakers, okay? So I don't mind the shoes. And I think they're going to work out in that she's not going to be happy, but because she's a church hoe and she just want to get her church hoery met, she's going to allow him to do all that he wants to do, sleep with whoever he wants to sleep with. He get people pregnant, she's going to accept it. That's why she's not going to leave, because she don't want anybody else to be in that position. She done slept around, gave him an ultimatum, you go marry me or else. And he broke down and married her, looking all sad, depressed like a deer in the headlight. So she knows who he is. Karrie knows who Jamal Bryant is. And she's okay with who he is. And she's going to let him cheat in peace. And this is why I think they're going to work out. And workout doesn't mean happy. She's not going to be happy. She's going to be miserable. But because she's a church hoe, a dum-dum and a foolish woman, she's going to let him do whatever he wants to do. That's why she gave him an ultimatum. That's why he accepted, because he's like, look, ain't nobody else going to accept my lifestyle but this dum-dum. So no, I don't think they're going to leave. Why is she leaving? For what? She knows who he is. He just got somebody else pregnant and the lady had a miscarriage, one of the cousins telling me, allegedly. So she had made peace with it, because a woman who loves herself, she don't love herself. She hates herself. That's why she's a church hoe. Church hoes don't like themselves. They do the church hoery to get beyond the trauma. If she loved herself, she wouldn't be down there forcing the wolf in sheep's clothing to marry her. And she would not marry him because she knows who he is. He's a wolf in sheep's clothing. He's a whore. He's a church hoe. He sleeps around with the people. He gets the woman in the church pregnant. Didn't he just have a baby? Isn't that baby like 1 or 2 years old? And so she knows everything about him. So because she knows everything about him, okay, we might as well be married. You do what you want to do. And I'm going to do what I need to do. But she loves him more than he loves her. Look at his face. Does he look happy? Look at his face. Does he look like a man that's happy to be married? No, he don't. He don't look like he's happy to get married. No, look at my husband. Look at him. Look at them teeth, girl. Look at them teeth. He happy. My husband is happy. No, look at Jamal. Look at Jamal. You tell me he's happy to be marrying this woman. Look at his face. He looks sad, depressed. Look like he's on deathbed. He's knocking on the door. So that's why they're going to work out. But they're not going to be happy. I should have explained it. Working out does not mean happy. If you don't know, read my book, The Naked Wife, about the marriage counselor who the man parents is boasting, talk about his mama, daddy was married for 50 years or 60 years or so. And the wife spoke up and said, yeah, but she was separated for 40 years. For 40 years, he was living with the girlfriend, and then he got sick and she dropped him off at the house to the mama. So I do agree that longevity of marriage does not mean they are happy, but she's not going nowhere. She don't want nobody else to have him. She don't want nobody else to be Mrs. Jamal Bryant. And that's why she's going to stay with him, and they are not going to get a divorce. Now, I hope she leaves him, because maybe she will come to her senses. Maybe she'll wake up one morning and say, you know what? I need to repent of my church hoery and BBL booty. And I need to love myself, and I need to love God, and God has so much more for me. And I need to love myself and not put up with and accept this BS. I hope she comes to that senses, but she's not going to, honey. She's not going to. She don't want nobody else to be Mrs. Jamal Bryant. So she's not going to move out of that space and leave it empty for who? For you? No, it's not going to happen. Now, if she do, I hope she does. But if she do, I will come back and say, cousins, I was wrong, girl. I was wrong. So you understand? I want her to leave him to wait, because I want all women to love themselves, wake up from your dumb-dumminess and love yourself and see that you deserve so much more better and God has so much more for you. That's what I want for every woman. But this dumb, this church house, she don't love herself. That's why she run down the man. He got like 55 kids for him to marry her. And a matter of fact, he looked like he on his way out of here. So I hope all those women go get checked for the package. But she's not gonna leave him. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Do you agree with me, or do you agree with the cousins that's giving them a time limit? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let me know what you think. I love it. This is the second video. I hope this makes up for me not coming live. I absolutely love you. I adore you, my darlings. Talk to you later. Thank you for those of you showing me love and support with my books. All available on Amazon for sale. I love you. I adore you. Everything is on sale. Okay, so get it to this week, because next week I'm taking them also, because they'll be like, oh my God, such a girl, I don't get paid. I don't get paid till Friday. When the sale over? I said it's going to be on till Sunday. Okay. Love you. Talk to you later. Comment below. Bye.